This weekend on Mackinac Island was the most perfect fall weekend, and I am so here for it. But in this video, we are actually leaving the island to go experience some true Michigan autumn. If you are not from Michigan, then you may not know that cider and apples and pumpkins and corn mazes are all a big thing here in Michigan. Like, it's not fall unless you eat cider and donuts at a cider mill. And since we didn't do it last year, we are prioritizing it this fall and heading off island on this beautiful sunny day. In the morning, it was chilly, so we are very bundled up because of that wind and just the cooler air temperatures that we are having because it's fall, so totally expected. But to our surprise, it warmed up so significantly throughout the day that we needed to strip down in that corn maze. Anyway, look at the beautiful island. She is stunning. She's gorgeous. These homes along this west coast is gorgeous. Well, actually, it's probably the southern coast if I'm being more accurate. Either way, you know, Mackinac Island is beautiful. And the Grand Hotel will be peaking in just a minute. I believe the pool is still open or is closing very soon. I went by it the other day and it looked open, though nobody was swimming in it, so I guess that's fair. On my boat ride, this little friend popped up, absolutely adorable baby dachshund. Who doesn't love a wiener dog? They are so cute and so sweet. I will say, though, by the end of the day, the wind really picked up and it became really hard to bike, actually. Here we are exiting the boat, something we do very frequently, and we are heading to the shuttle. If you are familiar with traveling to and from Mackinac Island, then you know we are so grateful for the shuttle services to the parking areas. And look at the sunny day. I love a sunny day on Mackinac Island in the UP, but we headed south to Brutus, Michigan, to Uncle Frank's Appletown. This was our first time at the cider mill, and it did not disappoint. I grabbed some apples and, of course, cider and donuts because it's not fall unless you have these things. Oh, yeah, we also got an apple pie, which I have not eaten yet. And then who else has teenagers? They're teenagers. Someday they grow out of that sibling behavior, but I guess it's a sign of love and affection, right? I don't know. In this corn maze, it was really cool. They had a scavenger hunt where we had to go and find these different hole punches. My son and I were a team, and my partner and daughter was another team. She's a doll. She's a doll. We love her and all her spunkiness. Anyway, my son got fatigued and was like, hey, it's too hot and I'm ready to be done. And in all fairness, we were just circling and not finding it. So we ended early. My daughter and a partner did find all the scavenger hole punches. It was fun. It's such a good idea because it gave you something to do in the corn maze instead of just wandering around and I guess finding the exit. This was so fun. It was really a perfect day. There's a hole punch that I'm showing you there. We did not finish, but we did enjoy the day. So we sat underneath the pavilion waiting for these two to emerge victors of the corn maze. And then we headed back home to the island with the treats in tow. I put them on my bike. But before I got to the island, I wanted to show you how windy it was getting. This doesn't really show the choppiness of the boat ride, but the wind was picking up, which means it was time to head home and hunker down because wind and riding your bike isn't fun, especially when they're wind gusts. Like, it pushes you and knocks you over, and it's just extra effort. But here are the goods. We made it home.